Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at the RSI Constellation Andromeda. Constellation Andromeda is a gunship variant among the Constellation series ships. So let's get to it first. In here is a cockpit, and you got an elevator for you to access the ship. So no matter you are getting in or out, technically this is more suitable for you to use. Alright, and oh, by the way, these are the Veto Engines. So you have two in here, two at the wing. I mean, not the wing, but like as you can see, those legs. Okay, so it means that you got 8 in total, which is very nice. After that, you can see you got a gimbal size 4 laser repeater, and one of them will be up there as well. You have 4 in total. At the back, as you can see, we got a snuff fighter. The snuff fighter looks like an escort for you to kind of like detach from the ship, and then you can fly around. But I would not suggest you to do that because sometimes you might not be able to dock it again. Just sometimes. And here you got a cargo bay. Since the cargo bay will be loaded like this, it means that when the time you want to load your vehicle up there, or maybe in the future, when cargo become physicalized, when you need to load them one by one, it will be an easier task comparing to the other ships. So generally, the right hand side of the ship looks like the left hand side of the ship. So let's get inside of the ship first. So when the time I need to introduce this ship, I will go from the back to the front. So let me go back to the end of the ship first. In total, this ship got 5 sections. At the end of the ship, you can see there's a docking bay here for you to dock your snuff fighter. You can enter the snuff fighter from here, but I'm not going to do that as well. Because it's not very necessary for me. Just be reminded that sometimes when you detach from the ship, sometimes your ship might have, it's quite hard for you to get back on the ship, sometimes only. So just be careful. However, if you want to explore some very small caves, then having a snuff fighter would be a very good idea. Alright, here is an area for you to access to some of your ship components. If like repairing become like available, then you can kind of doing repair inside of the ship. That's very nice. This part is a cargo area. So basically, this area occupied most part of the ship. In here, you got a panel. You can control your cargo bay from here to lower it down instead of going downward and like press the button, which is a very good idea. This cargo bay can hold 1 to 2 rock, the mining vehicle in here, or you can hold up to 96 SCU of cargo, which is a very nice thing to have. On the right hand side here, you got a airlock. If you want to do EVA activities outside of the ship, you can use this airlock to do that. And in here you got a lot of missiles. Basically, the left hand side of the ship looks like the right hand side. So I don't need to talk more about it. And let's move on. So this one is the crew sector, okay? So it's a crew quarter. You got 4 beds in here for your crew or yourself to log out or log back in. In the future, they will be doubled as escape pods as well. So it means that, well, at that time you can ask one of your friends to like sleep on it, and then when they try to log out, you can just simply press the button and shoot them outward. That will be fine. Alright, over here you can see 2 gun racks in here for you to store your ammo or weapons, and you got some lockers in here as well. And in here you got a table that I cannot call out, and you got some benches for you to sit. This one is a toilet, but without the toilet itself. You have a shower, by the way. So the last part of the ship is a cockpit, the bridge. Over here is a turret. This is the only way for players or your friends, okay, whoever, to enter your turret, no matter it's down or up. So if you need 2 turrets to be operational, you need the gunners to line up and access to their turret one by one. So this is a lower part, a lower turret. So basically, you can cover the lower part of your ship, which is very good. And then if you want to access to your upper turret, you can access it through the same place. But this time it's not going downward, instead it will go upward. This turret can cover the upper part of your ship, which is very good if you talk about the firing angle. And also, if your pilot, your friend, or whoever try to ask you for more fire support, then the turrets, both of them, can face forward to provide extra fire powers. Moving forward, you have 3 seats. So 2 co-pilots on left and right, and in the middle is a pilot seat. For the co-pilot seat, well, I will tell you later. Alright, starting from 3.14, the co-pilot is supposed to be able to help the pilot to control some of the ship's like function. For example, communications, and also power output, shieldings, weapons, or heat generator. I don't know, the cooling system, maybe. Alright, as well as the missiles. As you can see, you have some missiles to choose. However, you can see that there's a very big panel right in your face. So it means that the co-pilots cannot help the pilot to fire their missiles, as they cannot see anything. It means that they cannot lock on the target. It means that, well, in the future CIG might need to do something about it. since both co-pilot seat will got the same issue, so I'm not going to go to another co-pilot seat, but instead go to the pilot seat. The view is not too good, but since Constellation Andromeda is a gunship instead of fighter, so it means that you don't need to have a very good view around your surrounding, about your surrounding, yeah. But yeah, but still is acceptable for me. And if you talk about firepower, you got 4 gimbal size for laser repeaters right now, and I believe you can swap 2 of them into fixed size 5 weaponries as well, which can provide you more firepower. And in total, you got 52 missiles, so it's a very good plus as a gunship to fire a lot of missiles to your enemy. And also, if you switch on your missiles component in here, you can see it's very cool when they open up like this. So before 3.14, if you want to ask me, will I purchase a gunship like a Constellation Andromeda? I would say no. Not because it's not cool, it's very cool. However, at that time the shielding was not ideal, as it shares all the Constellation series of ships shares a similar, the same protection as the Freelancers series. So it means that it was 2 size 2 shieldings. But now, after 3.14, they corrected and they provide a size 3 shield generator. So it means that the whole protection will go up, which is very suitable for this kind of big ship. Of course, if you want a cheaper version of the Andromeda, I will ask you to purchase the Freelancer Miss. But there are a lot of things that you cannot experience in the Freelancer Miss, but you can if you are talk about like experience it like in a Constellation Andromeda. So first of all, although both of them can fire a lot of missiles, a lot of guns, like strong firepower, but the Freelancer Miss is kind of limited to, a little bit towards the compact version, as you got a little bit less, I should say a lot less cargo capacity comparing to the Andromeda. So yep, so the Freelancer Miss is kind of sacrificing its original cargo bay in order to put a lot of missiles on board, while the Andromeda got all of its cargo capacity while it got a lot of missiles as well. So it's a big plus, as if you want to like kind of doing something else, for example cargo running after the combat, you can earn quite more fortune than the Freelancer Miss, as the Freelancer Miss got only 36 SCU of cargo and Andromeda got 96. And of course, the Freelancer Miss cannot load up the rock for mining gameplay, but Andromeda you can. Yes, just be careful when you fly like at low altitude, as this ship is quite clumsy at some point. Doesn't mean that it's absolutely not good, but just be careful. And even this is a big ship, since you got 8 Veto Engines, it turns out when you're taking off or landing will be easier compared to the other big ships. Plus, if you want to have more fun, you can detach that snuff fighter and fly it around. So basically, when the time you bought this ship, you come up with another small tiny ship with you as well. Although that ship does not equipped with quantum drive, but still it's a very fun ship to fly around. So in game, this ship costs you around 3.5 million. As I said, you can always purchase a, like, if you want to experience a gunship experience, yeah, you want to play as a gunship and you want a cheaper version of it, you can purchase it. You can purchase the Freelancer Mist with 2.5 million, but that's extra million in-game credits can let you to experience more gameplay in Star Citizen. So for me, I rather save up a little bit until I can purchase this Andromeda instead of the Freelancer Mist, if that's the case. And yep, so in-game it costs you 3.5 million. This price point is the cheapest price for now in 3.14 comparing to the other Constellation series of ships. So if you want to try it out first, yes, feel free to do that. I would say this is a very good ship. Just be careful if you used to fly something smaller, then you cannot expect this ship to be very agile. Okay, so this ship will come up with also can come up with like a real money price point, as this ship always available. If you talk about the real money, yeah, I need to tell you guys first, okay? So if you want to support this gameplay and you really want this ship and you want to buy it with real money, of course you can. It would cost you around $240 if you talk about like if you talk about standalone ship, and if you talk about a starter pack, which I will not suggest you to do that, as well, if you need to buy a starter pack, technically you, well, I mean as a new player, alright? So if you want to purchase this ship at the beginning, when the time you try to play this game, I will not suggest it. But if you really want to, yeah, why not? It would cost you around $275, I believe. It is the second most expensive like starter pack currently available. So yeah. So remember, when the time as like $200 to $300, this kind of price point is too expensive for real money to purchase something. So I would suggest you to try it out in game first. As $45 you can experience everything technically, alright, most of the gameplay. So if you, just in case you really want to support the gameplay, game development and want this ship, you can choose like yeah, this ship as like purchase it with real money. Yeah. Alright, so basically that's it for today's video about this um, like Constellation Andromeda. And if you think that this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like. And if you have any questions about the ship, or you want to like yeah, feel free to tell me what kind of thing I need to improve, then feel free to leave a comment down below. Alright, then I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.